Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, staring at the ceiling, wondering what life will feel like when the years have passed and you find yourself alone? It's a terrifying thought for many, one that doesn't cross our minds until it becomes a reality. As friends move away, loved ones pass on, and the noise of life fades into an eerie silence, the loneliness can feel overwhelming. Suddenly, everything feels like it's slipping through your fingers. The truth is, growing older alone can be one of the hardest, most heart-wrenching experiences you'll face. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be this way. In this video, I'm going to share with you 6 powerful habits you can start implementing today to transform this fear into something beautiful. These aren't just about passing time. They're about reclaiming your peace of mind, staying sharp, staying healthy, and creating a life that's full of meaning and joy, no matter where you are or who you're with. The line between loneliness and peaceful solitude isn't as far apart as we think. It's all in the choices we make, day by day. If you've ever felt isolated, like time is slipping away, or you're overwhelmed by regret, I promise you there's a way out. Stay with me until the end, because these 6 steps could change the way you see aging forever. You'll find strength, happiness, and purpose even in solitude. If you're struggling with any of the emotions I just mentioned, or if you recognize yourself in this, I want to hear from you. Drop a 0 in the comments below. Let's connect and start this journey together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you can continue receiving valuable tips on how to care for your mind, body, and soul each day. Let's dive in. Number 1, make physical movement priority. As we age, one of the biggest mistakes we can make is slowing down too much. It's natural for our bodies to change, but the truth is, staying physically active is one of the closest things we have to a fountain of youth. It's not just about looking fit. It's about keeping your body strong, your mind sharp, and your independence intact. When you stop moving, the effects are immediate. Muscles weaken, flexibility diminishes, and energy fades. This gradual decline can start affecting your health in ways that seem inevitable. But here's the good news. You don't have to run marathons or lift heavy weights to stay active. It's the small, consistent movements every day that make the biggest difference. A short walk, some gentle stretches, or even just standing up and moving around every so often can work wonders. These simple activities boost circulation, strengthen muscles, and keep your joints flexible, making it easier to do everyday tasks like getting out of a chair, climbing stairs, or carrying groceries, things that should never become difficult or exhausting. Take Ella Laner, a 78-year-old retired librarian. After she retired, she found herself becoming more sedentary, spending hours sitting and far less time on her feet. At first, it didn't seem like much had changed, but over time, even bending down to pick something up or walking for long periods started to feel like a chore. She thought, I'm just getting old. But when she joined a local walking group and began stretching every morning, she felt an immediate shift. Her energy level soared, her posture improved, and she even began sleeping better at night. Physical movement isn't just an occasional activity. It's a daily necessity. No matter your mobility level, there are always ways to stay active. Chair exercises, water aerobics, or even simply standing up and sitting down multiple times can keep your body strong and your blood flowing. The key is to incorporate movement into your daily routine, just like eating or sleeping. And here's another vital benefit. Exercise is one of the best ways to protect your brain. Studies have shown that staying physically active can lower the risk of cognitive decline and dementia. When you move, you're not only strengthening your body, you're also enhancing blood flow to the brain, reducing stress, and keeping your mind engaged. If you've been inactive for a while, start small. Take a 5-minute walk. Do a few gentle stretches in the morning, or tackle a bit of light housework that gets you on your feet. Consistency is the key. The more you move, the easier it becomes. And before long, you'll find yourself feeling stronger, healthier, and more energized every single day. Number 2, taking care of your mental health. One of the most important yet often overlooked aspects of aging is mental health. As we grow older, we face a multitude of challenges: loss of loved ones, changes in physical ability, and sometimes a sense of isolation. These factors can take a toll on our emotional well-being. But just as we prioritize our physical health, maintaining mental health is just as crucial. Taking care of your mental health doesn't mean just avoiding stress. It's about developing resilience, learning to manage emotions, and building a strong, positive mindset. Simple practices like mindfulness, meditation, and journaling can help center your thoughts and calm your mind. Additionally, seeking professional support when needed, such as talking to a therapist or joining a support group, can provide invaluable help in managing feelings of sadness, anxiety, or loneliness. By actively engaging in practices that nurture your mental well-being, you'll find that your ability to cope with life's challenges improves, your mood stabilizes, and your overall quality of life increases. Prioritize your mental health every day, and you'll feel more balanced, positive, and ready to embrace whatever the future holds. Number 3, stay connected, stay engaged. As we age, one of the hardest challenges we face is the gradual loss of meaningful social connections. Friends move away. Family members get caught up in their own busy lives, and the days begin to stretch out in silence. The longer we're left to our own devices, the easier it becomes to retreat into isolation. But here's the harsh truth. Isolation is a silent enemy that threatens not just your mental well-being, but your physical health as well. Loneliness can have a profound impact. Studies have shown that it can be just as dangerous as smoking or obesity, raising your risk of heart disease, depression, and even cognitive decline. But here's the silver lining. Loneliness doesn't have to be a natural part of aging. Staying socially connected is a choice, and it's one of the most powerful habits you can cultivate every day. It doesn't take grand gestures to combat loneliness. Even the simplest of social interactions, a quick phone call, a chat with a neighbor, or a warm exchange at the grocery store, can make a world of difference. Human connection is a fundamental need, and keeping relationships alive should be just as important as maintaining your physical health. Take Frank, for example. At 80 years old, after losing his wife, he found himself slipping deeper into solitude. He spent his days watching TV, waiting for a call that never came. He convinced himself that his children were too busy, that his friends had their own lives, and that he didn't want to be a burden. As time passed, he felt increasingly disconnected, and even the smallest tasks became daunting. But then, everything changed. Frank made the conscious decision to reach out. He called an old friend once a week, joined a local senior group, and even signed up for an online chess club. Within a few months, he felt more alive, more engaged, and more connected than he had in years. Social engagement doesn't have to mean big parties or grand gatherings. It's the small, meaningful connections that make you feel like you're part of something larger. Whether it's sending a text to check on a friend, inviting someone for coffee, or joining an online group that shares your interests, the key is to make socializing a part of your daily life. And with the help of technology, staying connected is easier than ever. Video calls, social media, and online forums provide endless opportunities to engage with others, no matter where you are. Many seniors have discovered that joining online communities gives them a sense of belonging, even when they're physically distant from others. The truth is, loneliness isn't about being alone. It's about feeling disconnected. And the most effective way to fight that feeling is to make the effort to engage with the world around you each and every day. The more you reach out, the more natural it becomes. And before you know it, you'll have a network of people who bring joy, conversation, and purpose into your life. Number 4, keep your mind active and curious. As we age, it's easy to let our minds slow down, just like our bodies. Many of us assume that cognitive decline is inevitable as we grow older. But here's the truth. Your brain, like your muscles, needs constant stimulation to stay strong and sharp. If left unchecked, it can lose its vitality. But the good news is that you have the power to keep your mind just as vibrant and curious as ever, no matter your age. The key to mental vitality isn't about tackling complicated puzzles or trying to master something overwhelming. It's about actively engaging in activities that push you to think in new ways. Whether it's reading, learning a new language, playing strategy games, writing, or even diving into deep conversations, all these are excellent ways to keep your mind agile and your memory intact. Take Janet, a 74-year-old retired teacher, for example. After retiring, she found herself spending more time in front of the TV, and over time, she noticed her mind wasn't as sharp as it once was. She began to forget simple things, where she left her keys, what was on her shopping list. Concerned about losing her mental edge, Janet decided to make a change. She picked up reading again, tackled crossword puzzles in the morning, and signed up for an online Spanish class. Within just a few weeks, she felt her focus return, her mind more alert, and even found herself enjoying richer conversations with others. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Challenging yourself with new experiences, like learning an instrument, exploring a new hobby, or even just breaking a routine, forces your brain to create new neural pathways. This not only keeps it flexible and resilient, but it also helps ward off feelings of boredom and depression. Engaging your brain doesn't just sharpen your intellect. It provides a sense of accomplishment. Whether you're learning something new, solving a problem, or creating something from scratch, every bit of progress adds purpose to your day. That small sense of achievement is enough to fuel your excitement and curiosity, giving you something to look forward to every single day. Number 5, embrace gratitude and reflection. One of the simplest yet most transformative practices you can adopt every day is gratitude. As we grow older, it's so easy to fixate on what we've lost, whether it's loved ones, opportunities, or even our health. But what if we shifted our focus to what we still have? What if, instead of dwelling on the gaps, we celebrated the blessings that remain? This small shift in mindset can work wonders, transforming your outlook and filling your life with peace. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring life's hardships. It's about consciously choosing to recognize the good that still exists, even in the darkest moments. The power of gratitude lies not just in the act of being thankful, but in how it changes your perspective. When you take a moment each day to reflect on what you're grateful for, it has the power to lift your spirits, reduce stress, and even improve your physical health. Studies have shown that people who practice gratitude regularly experience lower levels of depression and anxiety, sleep more soundly, and feel more purposeful. And the best part? It's free, simple, and only takes a few minutes each day. Take George, for example, a 79-year-old retired firefighter. After losing his wife, he found himself consumed by loneliness, replaying memories of the past, and feeling like life had lost its meaning. But everything began to change when he started writing in a gratitude journal. Each morning, he wrote down 3 things he was thankful for, sometimes big, like the laughter of his grandchildren, sometimes small, like the comfort of a warm cup of coffee. Over time, his heart and mind began to shift. He still missed his wife dearly, but instead of focusing on what he no longer had, he learned to cherish the blessings in his life. Reflection is just as crucial as gratitude. Taking time each day to sit in silence, breathe deeply, and process your thoughts can help you find balance and inner peace. Whether through prayer, meditation, or simply sitting outside and soaking the world around you, daily reflection allows you to clear your mind, alleviate stress, and focus on what truly matters. If you've never practiced gratitude before, start small, in the morning or before bed. Think of 3 things that brought you joy that day. It could be something simple, maybe a favorite song, a pleasant conversation, or a beautiful sunset. The more you train your mind to notice the good, the easier it becomes to find joy in the little moments of life. Life will always present its challenges, but your happiness isn't defined by what happens to you. It's defined by how you choose to respond. Make gratitude and reflection a daily habit, and you'll soon realize that even in moments of solitude, you are never truly alone. Number 6, create a meaningful daily routine. Have you ever woken up with no clear plan for the day, feeling lost, unmotivated, and disconnected from everything around you? As we age, this feeling can become all too common. But the truth is, having a structured routine is one of the most powerful ways to give your life purpose and direction. A daily routine isn't about mindlessly filling hours with random tasks. It's about giving yourself a reason to rise each morning, a sense of stability, and a rhythm that keeps life moving forward. As time passes, one of the biggest traps we can fall into is letting the days slip away. Without the responsibilities of work, family, or social commitments, it's easy for one day to blur into the next. The quiet emptiness can creep in, making you feel isolated, even in the comfort of your own home. But when you take control of your day, when you choose how to spend your time, you reclaim your life from that feeling of aimlessness. A daily routine doesn't need to be rigid or overly complicated. It should be built around activities that bring you joy, keep your mind sharp, and nurture a sense of balance. Starting your day with a strong morning routine is especially crucial. It sets the tone for everything that follows. Whether it's getting up at the same time each day, making your bed, having a nourishing breakfast, or stepping outside to breathe in fresh air, these small actions can work wonders for your mental and physical well-being. Consider Robert, a 76-year-old retired engineer. After losing his wife, Robert found himself waking up at odd hours, skipping meals, and spending long hours in front of the TV. Each day felt like it was just slipping away, and the weight of loneliness grew heavier. But when he decided to create a daily schedule, everything shifted. He started waking up early, taking a morning walk, cooking his own meals, and making regular phone calls to family members. His days became filled with purpose again, his mind clearer, and his sense of isolation began to fade. A solid routine can be a lifeline, especially when life feels uncertain or lonely. It helps you stay grounded, offering a sense of flow and movement in an otherwise still world. Even simple habits like watering your plants at the same time each day, listening to music in the evening, or journaling before bed can bring comfort and a feeling of normalcy to your life. If you feel like your days are slipping away or life lacks structure, start small. Write down a morning routine, plan your meals, or set aside time for hobbies that bring you peace. The key is to be intentional with your time, rather than letting life simply pass you by. A well-crafted routine doesn't just fill your day. It gives your life meaning, order, and a sense of forward momentum. Number 7, discover the power of helping others. When loneliness starts to creep in, one of the most effective ways to bring meaning back into your life is to focus on helping someone else. It may seem counterintuitive. When you're feeling isolated or down, your natural impulse might be to turn inward and focus on your own pain. But here's the secret. The act of giving can be one of the most rewarding paths to finding purpose, joy, and connection in your own life. Helping others doesn't require grand gestures or life-changing acts. It can be as simple as checking in on a neighbor, offering a helping hand in your community, mentoring a younger person, or even just sharing a kind word with a stranger. The most important part is making giving a regular part of your life, a way to stay connected to the world and remind yourself that you still have wisdom, kindness, and value to offer. Consider Margaret, an 82-year-old retired nurse. After her retirement, she felt lost, like she had lost her sense of purpose. Her children were grown, her circle of friends had shrunk, and many days went by without meaningful interaction. Instead of allowing loneliness to take over, Margaret found a way to give back. She began volunteering at a local food bank. At first, it was just a few hours a week, but soon she found herself looking forward to it every day. She made new friends, felt needed, and discovered a deep sense of fulfillment in helping others. The simple act of giving creates bonds that bring you closer to others. It takes your focus off your own challenges and redirects it toward making a positive impact, no matter how small. Whether it's offering advice, listening with an open heart, or even just offering a smile to someone who's struggling, helping others affirms that you still matter and that your presence makes a difference. Even if your physical abilities are limited, there are still countless ways to contribute. Write letters to old friends, mentor younger generations through online platforms, or be a source of support and encouragement to those around you. The beauty of giving is that it fills your heart with purpose and keeps your spirit alive, no matter where you are in life. If these insights are resonating with you, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a 6 in the comment below to let me know you're with me. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss more content like this. Your support is what helps us continue creating valuable videos that inform and inspire you. Number 8, explore new hobbies or learn a new skill. As we age, it's easy to fall into a routine that feels comfortable but lacks excitement. However, one of the best ways to stay mentally sharp and engaged is to explore new hobbies or pick up a new skill. Whether it's learning a musical instrument, try your hand at painting, or even diving into a new language, challenging yourself with new activities can spark creativity and bring a fresh sense of purpose. Learning something new isn't just about mastering a skill. It's about stimulating your brain and keeping it active. Engaging in new experiences opens up your mind to different perspectives and helps you stay curious and flexible. It also provides a sense of accomplishment and boosts self-esteem as you realize your ability to grow and adapt no matter your age. Take a moment to think about something you've always wanted to try or a skill you've always admired. Whether it's a cooking class, gardening, or digital photography, pursuing something that excites you will not only enrich your life, but also keep you feeling youthful and motivated. The key is to make learning an ongoing part of your life, helping you stay vibrant, engaged, and full of joy. Final thoughts. As we come to the end of this video, take a moment to truly reflect on the 6 daily habits we've discussed. Aging alone doesn't mean you have to live in loneliness. It's the small, intentional choices you make every day that will shape whether you feel isolated or fulfilled. From creating a routine and staying active, to nurturing your social connections, keeping your mind sharp, practicing gratitude, and giving to others, each of these habits hold the power to turn your daily life into something vibrant, meaningful, and rich. Life is constantly changing, and while we can't always control our circumstances, we do have control over how we choose to respond to them. People will come and go, and life's circumstances will inevitably shift. But the one thing that remains in your hands is your ability to create joy, meaning, and connection. If you commit to these practices, you will discover that being alone doesn't have to equal being lonely. You still have so much to give, so much to enjoy, and so many reasons to wake up each day with hope in your heart. So, ask yourself today, which of these 6 habits can I start incorporating into my life? Remember, you don't have to make huge changes all at once. Even the smallest step can start a ripple effect that changes your entire perspective. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you've learned today and how you plan to put into action. Your feedback means so much to us, and reading your comments truly inspires and motivates us to continue creating valuable content. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others. Your support allows us to keep producing content that informs, uplifts, and inspires. Thank you for being here with us today. We look forward to connecting with you in the next video.